They were the true apex predators of the Ice Age. Faster than
Pack was the ultimate weapon.
Direwolves were built differently, not for sustained running, but for raw, crushing force. A massive head and neck for gripping and shattering lizards. Their bite force was immense, designed to shatter the heavy bone of megafauna, like mammoths and sloths. Fossil evidence suggests they hunted in superpacks, sometimes numbering over 30, a collective strength that dwarfed any other Ice Age predator.
Their strategy was overwhelming attrition, relentless pursuit until the massive prey collapsed, then the crushing bite finished the job.
Even the mighty saber-toothed cat knew its limits. Against the direwolf's superior numbers, the solitary cat always chose retreat. This was the golden age. The direwolf was the perfect generalist, able to thrive on whatever the massive ecosystem offered. When hunting failed, their crushing jaws ensured they could maximize every calorie from old kills, accessing bone marrow most other predators couldn't reach. Early human hunters learned quickly: avoid the territory where the dire wolf pack roamed. The cost of trespass was too high. Then, the earth shifted dramatically. The Great Thaw began, rapidly transforming the vast hunting grounds they knew. Their food source contracted dramatically. The slow-moving giants began to disappear, leaving smaller, faster, and smarter prey. The open steppe gave way to dense, confusing forests. The dire wolf's immense bulk became a liability in the tangled terrain. The smaller, leaner gray wolf, built for endurance and speed, was perfectly suited for this new landscape and the quicker prey. The dire wolf couldn't switch tactics. It was too powerful for small prey and too slow for the fast-running survivors. Human mastery over fire and tools meant they now dominated the medium-sized prey market, the only food left for the struggling direwolf. Their greatest strength became their greatest weakness. The tightly knit social structure demanded massive food intake for the entire group. The gray wolf required less food and smaller packs. They were simply more efficient survivors in a world of scarcity. Every failed hunt, every shared meal pushed the species closer to the edge. The desperate had only one place left to turn. Drawn by the cries of trapped prey, the wolves rushed in. But their weight and bulk ensured they too were swallowed by the oily prison. More dire wolves were trapped than any other predator. It was the mass grave of a species undone by famine and desperation. Then, the ultimate generalist entered the battlefield. Not the strongest, but the smartest. Silent, relentless.
Around 10,000 years ago, the final heavy Howl wolf.
Today, their bones teach us about the fine line between specialization and extinction. Their story is a crucial lesson for science.
Paleopathology confirms the cost of their loyalty. Many bones show severe, healed.
Isotope analysis of their teeth confirms their rigid diet. They were locked onto large herbivores, even when they became too scarce to sustain the pack. DNA revealed that direwolves were a separate, ancient branch. They couldn't interbreed with gray wolves to gain genetic diversity or adapted traits. Their sheer size required too much energy. In times of scarcity, the high metabolic demand of the dire wolf was an unsupportable burden, while climate was the main driver. Direct hunting competition with Homo sapiens for the dwindling medium-sized prey accelerated their decline.
the window of survival closed too fast. Hideous.
The dire wolf is a reminder that specialization is the path to supreme dominance, but a fast track to extinction when the world shifts beneath your feet.
The king of the Ice Age was about to abdicate its throne, permanently.
Today, the gray wolf thrives thanks to its genetic and ecological flexibility.
The dire wolf was not weak. It was simply too perfect. This is Wild Legacy, We explore the deep past to prepare for the future of the wild.
Next time, we investigate the largest mammalian carnivore in history, the terrifying short-faced bear.
Every struggle made the escape impossible. The end came slowly, submerged in history.
Its massive stride, faster than a racehorse and twill the size of a grizzly. You won't believe how it hunted.
Hit the notification bell and share your thoughts in the comments. Was the dire wolf doomed from the start?
Their fame in popular culture, Game of Thrones, has distorted the reality. The real dire wolf story is far more complex and tragic. They were officially named Canis dirus, fearsome dog. The name encapsulates the dominance they once held over the continent. Their family tree position is a lonely one. The dire wolf was an evolutionary dead end, leaving no direct descendants in the modern world. Their final days were spent in new forests and marshlands, a habitat shift their body structure was fundamentally unsuited to handle. It took hundreds of years for them to completely vanish. The final packs may have clung to life in isolated regions, far from the harshest competition. But the humans, the new dominant species, would soon face their own ethical challenges regarding the wildlife they now controlled. The ecological void left by the dire wolf was eventually filled by the coyote, small, flexible, and capable of surviving almost any condition.
In summary, the dire wolf held the 3 keys to success for 100,000 years. Absolute power.
When the world changes, it is not the strongest that survives, but the most adaptable.
What did you learn from the failure of this magnificent wolf? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
Hit subscribe and join the Wild Legacy community so you never miss the next deep dive into the world of lost giants.